teams have battled through the opening round of college football play, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He gets loose. Solid 8-yard gain, brings up a 2nd and 2. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
First down. We're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's York. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
The Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, Sooners, as they clearly lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and then actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. themselves. A touchback to start the 25. They start this playoff game with a pass. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He bring it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Powers through. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Out of the shotgun, he gains it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown. Crimson Tide as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery. Turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Trying to get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll be sacked at the 2-yard line.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking to score, they run it to the right side. Nowhere to run up the rally for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Catch made on the out route. The defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that previous play. Here comes the handoff. That's a big hit at the end. Breaking the fresh set of downs.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Fires it to the wideout.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can they pick up the first of the round? Nice stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Here we go on fourth down. Right down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes, and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical fourth down.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has it back to the end zone. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great execution for a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Went after, up and good. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
He's going to try to return the punt. The returner is blocked now. Let's start on the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On first down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Now it's second down here. Inside give now for the shotgun. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal to 7.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Sooners trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it into the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's got a man down the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Toss play to the outside. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's the running back in the front. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he never had a chance tackling in the backfield. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And that's right, the quarterback sneak. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown tie.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Point after, knocked right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's a wide receiver screen. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. At the 20. Touchdown. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a good 6-8 monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Oh, he throws it back. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Looking for the wideout. He's got it. He's alone. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Gives it to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here. Is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's a deep shot to the right. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Nice call here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside to the right. Nobody's open downfield, so he shows you what he can do with his legs and picks up a few yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And there's the handoff. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now 1st down at the 34.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. send the back in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackle is made at the 4, first down and goal. The Sooners come to the line and hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Touchdown. To put them on top now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up. He's scoring a touchdown. Out of the 25, no return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Plenty of room to run. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
At his 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in your receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tight end makes the grab. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first time. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big play.
Hey, it went over. That wasn't one of the strongest kicks we've seen from this guy, but he gets the favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking now throwing here to start the drive. Wide open downfield. He's stopping out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Sooners also to the line to run the hurry up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Duke. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the pass 42.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He'll hand it off. the stop. Not before a solid gain that time.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Yes, Buck, can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He keeps it on a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Game brings the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. 0 running route stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try to run this one in. He didn't make it. Stop short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They kicked the field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
1st down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd down. can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Receiver in motion now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The short completion with the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The defense will spend their 2nd time out here to make some adjustments. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with the 1st down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. 4th down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The offense just takes a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.